Now, there are few things in life as comforting, warming, and delicious as freshly baked bread. Get out of here. Come on, man. Throw some melted Brie cheese and cranberries in the mix, and you get a pull-apart bread that will become the star of the show. It'll be a whole meal on itself. It'll be oozing with rich cheese and balanced by that sharpness of the cranberries. This cranberry and Brie pull-apart bread is ready to be shared at your next meal, or not shared, depending on how hungry you are. Michaela is back. You get bread, Michaela, and then you get bread.
Well, I pretty much love a sourdough bread just with butter, but like this one goes to a whole new level. And also the best part about it is you don't even have to prep that much. Like you can just buy a loaf that you
support your local baker. Buy a nice and sourdough is good for you. They've, you know, with the process that they go to, the lengths they go to create really healthy, good sourdough bread. It's good for your gut. It really is. And
you know how hard it is to keep a starter alive? Well, maybe that was just me.
No,
and I just
we did it all right, Joe. No, we've got a team of foodies here. Nicole is amazing, and she's like, I think we've named our starters even here. Did you name your starter?
No.
Because it died. Because it passed away.
I didn't let it live for that long, okay? Like
you didn't emotionally invest in it.
No, I was too scared to.
Okay, so this looks like a dangerous part of the process for me, because I'll get like stuck in cutting and then end up cutting my loaf in half.
Your loaf in half.
So how do you go about the cutting process?
So I'm a terrible bread cutter. It might just be because I'm left-handed. But also...
All the creative people are left-handed, huh?
So what you do is you want to slice the bread horizontally the one way, and then turn it and slice it on the other side, so you're doing like a crosshatch.
Okay, so it opens up, so you've got lots of little nooks and crannies.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then people can literally just remove chunks from the center. It's great.
Oh, that's
and
crazy.
And it's full of cheese and cranberry and like butter. What more could you want in life?
And you know what I'm thinking? The crazy thing is, because then you'll be left with this bread boat at the end of it, because everyone's going to naturally go for the middle pieces.
What do you do with the bottom, though?
Then you put more cheese and more cranberry in it and more thyme, and you put it back in the oven, and wow, look at that. Okay, so I see what you mean. You've got lots of little beautiful crawl spaces.
Exactly, and the best part is you could actually substitute the cranberry and the brie for whatever you feel like.
Bacon and cheese.
Bacon and cheese, or you could just do garlic bread, in all honesty.
For sure.
Like, you know, sometimes you get garlic bread and then it like doesn't seep correctly into some of the gaps.
Yeah, for sure. You get like dry bread with a garlic coating. Yeah, no, I hear you. But what I love about this is perfectly balanced. This is kind of like a good roast meal in bread form. I love thyme.
So isn't that the ideal?
Yeah, no, it is. It's like comfort food in layers. You know, we've taken the ultimate comfort food and then transported it into another comfort food and then times it by 10. And it's the balance here. It's that sharpness of the cranberry, because cranberry is quite nice because it's not overly sweet.
No, not at all.
So it's got a nice kind of acidity that's going to balance out the beautiful cheese. And this is quite a nice cheese as well to use for this, because it's not overpowering in its, you know, the flavor profile. Beautiful.
It is a good cheese.
Can you see I'm getting really excited about the
you were getting really into it. I think I zoned out there for a second. So what we're doing now is just putting our herbs in the butter in between the little cracks, because that's what you need to fill. And you want to get as much butter in there as possible. I know, right?
My goodness.
Would you like to slice some more cheese for us?
I will.
I mean, because like there's never enough cheese.
I got chastised by Chef Clem, who's one of our... Okay, this is a massive chunk. Sorry, that's
How could Clem judge you for cheese?
No, because he was saying people who cut the rind, if you... I don't even know if that's the official term.
I think it is.
Off the kind of brie, and, you know, that's half of the flavor is... in that, it's edible. You don't have to cut it off. You can just... Sorry, I'm making...
Do you cut the rind off it?
And then you're left with like zero cheese left. So I no longer do that.
I can't believe you used to do that. Like, what was going through your mind in that moment?
Stop judging me. Well, this is beautiful textured cheese. It's soft, and buy 2 like triangles of it, a whole wheel of it, because you want to snack on little bits of it as you go.
Although,
that's the key.
Is brie your favorite, like, soft cheese?
The raging debate between brie and camembert.
I think camembert might be my fave.
I find that brie is nice because it goes with things really well. So it complements. I'm a big fan of like a good
Bacon and brie.
Or any kind of preserve. Because it's got kind of like a sharpness to it. It's quite umami. It's, I don't know. I don't know if I prefer camembert to brie. This is a delicious brie. I mean, this is really, really nice. And I like it. It's got a nice kind of full-bodied flavor, which I think is, like I said, perfect for the balance. Sorry, I made some big chunks there. Eh?
You did.
But do it.
Also, though, I'm just like shoving it in there. And the best part about any kind of cheese is that like crispy bit you get on the top. So if you go a bit excessive and it like all sits on the top, it just goes crispy and it gets that like burnt umami
like
flavor.
Caramelization, yeah, for sure.
Best
or just
part
think about
of
the dual caramelization of your preserve with the cheese on top. Can I go across and taste some of the?
Of course you can.
The finished product.
I'll continue to.
Oh, because it is so, so good. Okay, I'm going to first pour myself a glass of milk just to cleanse my palate because I had a big chunk of cheese. Absolutely amazing. I almost don't want to...
Destroy how beautiful it is.
Yeah, like I don't want to taste it because I built it up so much in my mind.
That if it's bad, then what?
And, okay, let me just... Okay,
I'm kidding, it's delicious.
It really does.
Wait, you didn't get, like... That was the most pathetic mouthful I've ever seen.
It's for TV. No, don't laugh, man. I'm trying. Okay, I'll have another piece. Oh, my word. The time. The time makes it completely, absolutely phenomenal. You can get this recipe on expressoshow.com. I suggest you try it today. Not tomorrow, not over the weekend. Do it today. How long does that go in the oven for?
We bake it in the oven until it's delicious and golden brown. I mean, sometimes you go a bit overboard, but, you know, depends on how you like your cheese.
Absolutely amazing. You can find this recipe on expressoshow.com.